So let's go right into it. Tell us a bit about your work as an ICT professional at the UNICEF.
So I work at UNICEF as a management information system specialist, and I am currently working in 4 jurisdictions. And it's, when you work with the international organizations, it's all about achieving the development goals. I'm currently working in a system that would be used to target vulnerable persons related to providing social assistance. So it's in the background and it's involving the design and providing advice with the 4 territories, because they all have unique conditions, unique environments, so that we can provide some sort of support in the development and implementation of management information systems in these 4 islands, targeted at vulnerable persons to ensure that they get assistance when they need it, and especially in times of disasters.
Okay. So did you always know you wanted to study and pursue a career in ICT?
I would say no, because we are now talking about ICT, and maybe I'm giving away my age. But when I was a teenager, the terminology ICT was not in existence. We talked about information technology, and we looked at information technology. We were really users of information technology. Information and communication technology came into existence more in the 1990s, early 2000s, throughout those times. So normally you have a feeling of what you're going to do from the age of 14 to 18. And because I did not have the exposure as someone who can develop solutions using information and communication technology, it was not my thinking that I'll be involved in that field as somebody developing something. At most, I was looking at it as somebody who is using technology.
So I'm curious though, so what initially drew you to study computer science, and how did this foundation lead you to your current specialization in MIS or Management Information Systems?
I would like to start with my background as a child.
Yes.
I remember my parents always provided me with electronic circuit boards, science kits, Rubik's cubes, etc. And I remember the sense of achievement and how delightful I felt when I created, or when I put these wires together and I saw it sparking, or when I mixed different solutions and I saw a color or something happening. So I think from laying that foundation, when you give your child games like these things, you create that environment that helps them to learn how to analyze stuff, how to solve problems, how to critically analyze it. So to set the foundation from then, I know I love anything to do with creation and problem solving because of how I felt when I saw the results. Beyond that, I had a very strong mentor in my dad. My dad was a mathematician, and mathematics was one of my weakest subjects. So when I had to choose my CXC subjects in Form 3, and my father stated to me, no, you would do chemistry, you would do this, and I was sort of upset because I was barely passing those subjects. Then he said, you have to think of it in this way. When you're involved in STEM, it is easy for you to branch off in any field of work that you choose to. However, if you choose the arts, since you don't know what you want to do when you grow up, that is all. It is hard to then branch off into sciences. So he convinced me, and I chose the sciences. In full disclosure, I obtained 1 CXC subject.
Oh, wow.
I came home very upset, and I said to my dad, if I had done social studies, integrated science, etc., I know I would have passed these subjects. He said, there is nothing wrong with failure. You can retry. I'm not upset. I went back and I achieved my subjects. Now I went into my bachelor's degree, and again, with his guidance, he said, why not study computer science? The first thing I said, but is it heavy on maths? He said, yes, but there is nothing wrong. If you fail, you just do your best, and there is always a second chance. I did pass, and I said, okay, I love computer science, but it is so heavily math intensive. So what I did, I said, there must be an area that I can do that does not involve so much math. So I started to look at computer information system and management information system, which is mixing both business and computer science in delivering solutions. When I looked at computer information system, I said, oh my God, it's both business and technology, but it's more technology than business. When I looked at management information system, it looked at both business principles and so on, and technology, but it was more focused on the management side. But it is a field of technology because you need to have that basic understanding. So given that I had that foundation in computer science, I acknowledged my struggles with mathematics. I then selected to go the route of a management information system specialist, and sometimes I do perform the role of project manager and project coordinator for various projects, which does not require you to have a lot of mathematics involved. So that's how I ended up in MIS.